We have found the Karen Supreme. We have discovered the lady who is in charge of all the Karens the world over, and she's married to Jimmy Kimmel. At least that's what Rob Schneider says. Folks, we'll break it down right now. Hello, it is a wonderful day. Every day we get to spend time together. Thank you for inviting us onto your device, wherever you might be, on this great, big, beautiful place we call Earth. Folks, as we get ready to dive in, consider clicking the like button and we'll tell you why it seems like Jimmy Kimmel may be, well, hostage to a certain producer, a joke writer, an executive, who happens to be also his wife. Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. Guess what? Rob Schneider says Jimmy Kimmel has been hijacked by his producer. Oh, wait. I mean his wife. Oh, wait again. It's the same thing. Nepotism, thy name is Kimmel. From Rob Schneider, I think Jimmy Kimmel's affected by the head writer, maybe infected, who's his wife, who's a liberal. PBD, this is where it happened. The head writer is his wife. Folks, we'll play it for you. Schneider has this interesting theory. Of course, Schneider is an SNL alum. He says that Jimmy Kimmel has been taken over by his crazy Karen wife. Now, is it true? I don't know. I'll bring it to you. You decide. Here's the Schneider.
I think he's affected by the head writer, who's his wife, who's a liberal. That's
the head writer is his wife.
Yeah, that's way out.
I love that. I love that PBD is
which means that whatever they're paying her as the head writer is part of that big, huge budget that show spends.
Absolutely. The money they're making off of failure and fighting the orange Godzilla every night. But I love the response here because this is how we feel every time we report this stuff. It doesn't, like, we don't become inoculated to it. We're not immune. It seems so ridiculous every time we say it.
That's
the head writer is his wife.
Yeah, that's way out there. Jimmy Kimmel.
No, I know, but the head writer for what? For the show?
Jimmy Kimmel show.
For the show
is his wife.
Did you see the?
He can't believe it. We can't either. The head writer for the Jimmy Kimmel show is his crazy Karen wife. And do you all know, Lou? Do you know how the show changed after this man got married?
I don't know, but I know that Woodrow Wilson's wife was his head writer for several years after his stroke.
Well,
so
yeah,
there is a precedent there, but
yeah. Speaking of the prequel to the Biden era, yeah, Woodrow.
Yeah, well,
here we go again, folks. Here's more of what Schneider has to say. But I love the incredulity of it all.
The podcast where he looked like he was a hostage by her over liberal white anger and bitterness. Oh, of course.
I think it's obviously. Look, Jimmy Kimmel's certainly capable of being funny. I mean, I remember doing.
Really?
I remember doing a the show. He was the MC while we did the Hugh Hefner roast 8 days after 9/11, and he was funny. He can be funny. I think when you get so emotionally vested in something, and I just think it's. I will tell you this right now. There's no way Disney's picking him up after his contract expires in April.
Folks, what we tell you? Well, we tell you.
Well, we said that months ago.
We did. Maybe Schneider's a fan. We love you, Schneider. Come on the show sometime with us.
Can we go back to the beginning of the clip?
You're pressing me here, Lauren. Okay, I don't know what do you want out of this? What are you aiming for?
I just wanted to point out. Can we mention what a handsome woman Jimmy Kimmel's wife is? She looks stunning.
The adjectives you have for her seem both sincere and attempted flattery, but I'm not sure that they are, Lauren. What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying she looks sturdy and like she can probably.
What a word!
Well,
what a word!
Dependable.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
All I know is if they said she's co-executive producer and head writer, so that's 2 jobs she's getting paid for.
Huh. Well, life is good if you're Jimmy Kimmel's wife, maybe. I don't know.
Why isn't she the key grip? They could cash in, she'd have to join the union, but that's not hard.
So who is Jimmy Kimmel's wife? Well, to find out that, folks, we're going to go to Breitbart. And I know some of you don't like Breitbart. we'll deal with it because they're hosting the Hollywood Reporter. And most of you don't like the Hollywood Reporter. So there's a double dose, eh? You got it both ways. Some of you like Breitbart, some of you don't. Some of you like THR, some of you don't. So we'll just all live together. Like cats and dogs. We'll get along for a minute. Here's Jimmy Kimmel's wife. Here's who she is. Here's what she has to say.
I've been asked to speak about freedom of speech, and I have to be honest, I naively assumed it was a guarantee in this country until September 16th, 2025. It's something that I took for granted. It's something I thought I'd always have.
Now, what's she talking about? Well, Jimmy Kimmel got canceled for lying about the death of Charlie Kirk, the national tragedy.
Freedom of speech, my dear, does not mean you get paid millions of dollars for it.
Oh, yeah. Well, she says
Funny little detail there.
Lou, she disagrees. The Constitution guarantees that she gets to be the wife and the production leader and the head writer for her husband every single night on Disney's network TV. Guaranteed. Constitution. It's a right. Who are you to suggest otherwise, Lou? What do you know?
I am
know?
Don Quixote, the Lord of La Mancha. My destiny calls and I go.
All right, well, Wiz, go ahead, Lauren. What do you got? You're going to call her sturdy again, aren't you?
No, I was just going to say, I wanted to comment on her fashion sense. You already said that she's the head writer and executive producer. Based on the zoot suit, she might also be the head of the mafia.
I'm just trying to find it. Is there another angle? Come on, look at that. It's a daring outfit. It's daring.
Yes. Daring.
Women in entertainment. This is what she was doing this on. Okay. Wiz, this, I think we can now say, I think that Jimmy Kimmel's wife is the Karen Supreme. We have found the leader of the Yahtzee hive mind.
That sounds like something served at a commissary in Hollywood somewhere. Would you like the Karen Supreme today? It's pretty good.
Carinimus Prime?
No, it's not. What'd you say, Lou or Lauren?
Carinimus Prime?
Carinimus Prime. Leader of the Yahtzee hive mind. Wiz, save us, man. What do you think about this lady?
It feels like it should have been right in front of us all along, but we didn't know where to look. It's like, oh, wait a minute. It's his wife. Oh,
of course.
Makes a lot more sense. It's like Scooby-Doo pulling the mask off, and I would have gotten away with it. It's kind of ridiculous, but it's also very sad that Jimmy Kimmel, who perhaps maybe for a handful of people at one time was considered an entertaining comedian, maybe at one point a long time ago. But I looked it up here. She's been with the show, or she's been working with Jimmy since 2004. So
which precedes their marriage. She worked her way up.
I think we should applaud her as an amazingly tolerant woman, and I'll tell you why. She married the guy despite the bimbos on trampolines and the blackface stuff from the Man Show.
She saw it. Right. She was there, and she climbed those stairs, Lou.
I would guess she's been punishing him for it ever since.
Right up to the position of wife.
He might have done it in order to get punished.
When Jimmy Kimmel show is done, I'm curious to know what show she's going to get next, because she's going to get another show and Jimmy might not.
She might take over Lucasfilm any day now.
I was going to suggest a reprise of Ellen.
Hey, Andy, I feel badly now for Jimmy, because we all thought that he was just a pile of crap. But it turns out he's just a man like the rest of us. Jimmy Kimmel is attracted not to the same kind of women that we are, but Jimmy Kimmel is attracted to ultra-liberal women. Sarah Silverman was one of his flings. Jimmy Kimmel is attracted to the type of woman that there's only one way he can save his relationships, and that is to do what he does night after night. But in the end, Andy, he's just trying to get laid.
What's her name? Peggy something?
Peggy Sue? No, not this lady. No. What? She's Carinimus Supreme. What do you call it? Prime. What do you call her, Lauren?
You got it. Carinimus Prime.
Okay.
Think how nice it must be to have that much money where you think that you're that important and that you're that terrified of things. Like
Molly McNearney, Andy. Molly McNearney.
I guess she doesn't remember when free speech was actually assaulted, like when you spoke out against that medical procedure, or if you didn't agree with certain things, like in putting a piece of knitted fabric over your face to stop something. It's like
I would say that we have seen a lot of people with narcissism in our day, especially in our day, but somebody who thinks that the United States Constitution, fought for in the Revolution, revolved over years, created by brilliant men, was all there to guarantee her a 6-figure, 7-figure, 8-figure income. Boy, is that narcissism.
Seems like a pretty sturdy argument to me. And folks, we have come to the end yet again. Another video of excellence in the can. What a joy it has been to share time with you. We hope you enjoyed it as well. If so, consider clicking that like button. Share, subscribe, click it, stick it to the algorithms. It is the notification bell. And as always, drop a comment down below. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, so waste not yours. Join a community dialogue today, just on down below. Folks, we are going to say farewell for now, but we will see you back. 4 is more, and that's how many videos we put out every single day here on the Pro Channel. Hope you enjoy them all. Until the next time, keep learning, keep growing, and as always, keep having fun.